Welcome, everyone, to Chaotic Good Improv Saturday night short form improv comedy show, Comedy One Shots. And we are Chaotic Good Improv, in case you were expecting someone else. Tonight's show is it's going to be completely made up, completely improvised. We don't have anything planned, and we're going to need some help from you out there in the audience, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook Live. We're going to be needing help with suggestions. We're going to use those suggestions to improvise some scenes, so you guys have a big part in sort of framing what our show is going to be. So anytime before one of our games, whoever's hosting or introing that game will ask for a suggestion. It could be something as simple as a place or an occupation, or something as complex as a deep-rooted emotional feeling or something of that nature. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We don't have those planned either, so we'll have to see what happens. Let me introduce our cast, our actors, our players here tonight from Chaotic Good Improv. My name is Chris. We've also got playing with us. We've got Patrick.
Woo! Patrick.
We've got Melanie.
Oh, we got a Melanie.
We've got Katie.
Got Katie.
Yeah, Katie.
And we've got Elise.
Hello.
And we finally, after 7 or 8 months of doing this, finally have a show where we've got 3 women on at the same time. This is fantastic. I'm really super excited, especially coming from Thursday's show where it was all dudes. So this is a good thing.
100% dudes. Yeah.
This is a good thing. So, that I was just so overwhelmed by the estrogen that I forgot what I was going to say next. So, I do remember. We also have Chad. How can I forget Chad? Chad.
We can forget Chad. That's fine.
He's our tech wizard, our Twitch guru, the guy that makes all of the magic happen over the interwebs and on our computers. And I'm going to turn it over to him real quick before we get started for any announcements we have and anything else maybe that's on his mind. Maybe a story or something he wants to tell. I don't know. So go ahead, Chad. It's all you.
I mean, you forgot about Chad. I forgot about Dre. It's the circle of life. But anyway, well, welcome everyone, and thank you for coming along and watching some weird comedy online. We really do enjoy doing this, as you can very much tell. We're already laughing, and we haven't even told any jokes yet, I think. Anyway, couple of quick things to get across. First of all, if this is your first time here, welcome. Be sure to share this stream with as many folks as you know. And even if you only slightly know them, even if you only buy like bagels or something from them like every once in a while, just say, hey, here's some comedy people. They're doing some improv and everything. And they'll be like, how'd you get my number? And you can say, doesn't matter. But just please, just share this with as many people as you know. We'd love to have as many people as we can watching this. And it really does help us out. Also, if you follow us on twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov, where you're probably watching right now, you'll get notifications whenever we go live, as you will if you follow us on Facebook and YouTube. And hi, Facebook viewers, I'm keeping an eye on you guys tonight, so feel free to put suggestions there when we start asking for suggestions for our scenes. And suggestions aren't the only way that our audience supports us. They also support us, some of them financially, and we really do appreciate that. We never take that for granted, and we try to do our best to acknowledge that every time it happens. So I'm Nini OK. Thank you for the bit cheers that you just did at twitch.tv/chaoticgoodimprov. Thank you so much for that. That helps keep us running. We also do Twitch subscriptions on twitch.tv, and if you have an Amazon Prime account, that actually counts as a free subscription, sort of. No extra cost, really. That just throws a couple of extra dollars our way at no extra cost to you. That's pretty cool. Also, Comedy Girly, thank you so much for the bit cheers. Also, thank you to ANRF77 for the follow on Twitch. That also will net you a notification every time that we go live. Also, if you would like to support us and get a little something out of it yourself, we do have merch. And Melanie is sporting a wonderful CGI shirt, as am I. Mine is right side around, I promise. Like I said, I know how to fix this. I'm just lazy. But we also, you got a mug. I got a mug. Haha. See?
Mugs!
Okay,
We're just twinsies today.
Oh, if you pull out one more thing, you're probably going to get me because I didn't bring anything else.
I'm not going to pull anything else
If you pull out one more thing, you're going to get me. I promise you there.
There is that. Okay.
All right,
Chad, if you pull something out, you're going to get maced through the camera. Digitally
You're gonna get us shut down.
No. If I pull something out, we'll probably get more subscribers. But anyway, guys, we don't have an OnlyFans yet. But yeah, go to chaoticgoodimprov.com, check out our merch store, and there you can find these wonderful shirts, these wonderful mugs. We have hats, we have hoodies. We did have to pull the neti pot. Turns out you're not supposed to be laughing when you use one of those, so that has been pulled from the market. But everything else is still up there. chaoticgoodimprov.com. Check out our store. You'll thank us later, believe me. One last thing that we do ask from our audience is if you have any suggestions for the title of this particular episode. Every episode we do is fresh. We don't write anything beforehand. It's very fresh, like the neti pot. I just want to see that expression you made again. We don't have anything planned except for the games that we're about to do. So we don't really name our episodes in advance or anything. We just rely on you, the audience, to pick out any funny moments, anything that really made you laugh. Whenever you hear our actors say something hilariously funny, or if you see a common theme that seems to happen throughout the episode tonight. What we do with that is we take all of your episode title suggestions, we put them in a big old file, and we deliberate about them at the end of the show, and whatever we decide is the name of that show going forward. So let me know in the chat. I'll be Chaotic and Improv in the chat. Let me know. Usually put quotes around it or something like that, and I'll put it in our file, and we will discuss it at the end of the episode. So please be doing that at any time throughout this episode, including now. Like, get on it now. I'm giving you jobs. Do things. All right, so with all that being said, that's all the housekeeping I got. Let's get to the actual funny stuff. Chris, over to you, man.
All right. Well, thank you, Chad. We're going to go ahead and start our show off with a game of change. This is going to be from Melanie and Katie. And what I need from the audience is a suggestion of something that you might value. It doesn't have to be valuable, but it's something that you cherish or you would find valuable, or you can make it up. No one's going to know. But it could be something like an heirloom or a ninja sword. I don't know, samurai sword. It doesn't matter what it is, but just type it into the chat. Something that you would value or something that you think someone else would value, and we'll use that as a suggestion for this game. This game of change, the way this game is going to go is Melanie and Katie will improvise a scene based on the suggestion that is chosen. And anytime I want to, I can say change. And when I say change, whoever just spoke will have to change the last thing they said to something completely different, and then have to justify why that new thing they've said is part of the scene. So it's really fun. I get power, which is always a good thing. I like that. Chad, do we have a suggestion for something of value or something that someone might cherish or value?
Okay, we have a...
Can I say value anymore?
What even is value, honestly?
I don't know.
We do have a suggestion for a weighted blanket, which...
A weighted blanket. All right. This scene will have something to do with a weighted blanket. That is the suggestion for the scene. This is a scene of change with Melanie and Katie in 3, 2, and 1.
The storm is the worst thing I've ever experienced. I'm getting anxious.
Yeah, listen, I think you just gotta try to chill out, you know? You're harshing my vibes over there, Catherine.
I'm sorry. I just, I grew up in the desert. I am not used to this, the light in the sky like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's called lightning, but okay. Listen, you gotta just calm it down, you know? I used to be just like you, really.
Change.
I think you really oughta take up a hobby, or I don't know, man. You're really just getting on my nerves a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just I know when we moved in together and I told you that I was from a small town in the desert and I hadn't experienced a lot, that I thought you were going to kind of introduce me to this new world that's Alabama.
Oh, that's where you were mistaken. I'm so sorry. You see, I don't ever go anywhere or do anything. So I apologize if I misled you there. But you see, I got this. Yeah.
I just. Okay, there's a lot of water coming down out
Change.
of the sky.
Change.
There is thunder that is just deafening right now.
Change.
There's this lightning, as you call it, and I'm afraid that it's going to electrocute me and turn me into a skeleton like in the cartoons.
Okay, well, have you heard of a thunder shirt? For the dogs?
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm really gonna blow your mind, because it turns out they have the same thing for humans.
A thunder shirt?
Well, it's got an even better name. Okay. It's called a weighted blanket.
A weighted blanket?
Yes.
Is that what's keeping you so calm?
Oh, honey, that's why you have never seen me up out of a chair. I always have that thing at least draped over my lap.
Paige.
That is the secret to success, is you gotta just weighted blanket cape your way through life.
So, if I just put this...
Oh, don't take my blanket!
Sorry.
It's okay.
Can I just...
It's okay. Hey, you know what? Because we're such good friends, I got you your own.
Change.
Because we're such good friends, I'm gonna give you my discount code so you can order one.
You think just during the storm I could just put my toes under your blanket?
Those are gross, but if you wanted to do, like, we could drape it over both our shoulders, you know?
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, this
So there you go.
this is nice. I don't even notice the storm anymore.
I know, right?
I just am realizing you're really soft.
Change.
I'm realizing that I have not been this close to another human in a long time.
And seed. Katie, you scared the crap out of me when you said that. I thought your computer was falling over.
No!
Sorry.
That's good. That was good.
Oh boy. Katie doesn't share. Okay, so this next game is for Chris and Patrick. Let me change my background, and I'm going to need some suggestions for 2 jobs. So 2 professions, 2 very different professions, ideally. So, and they can be anything, just old jobs or new jobs, which is kind of what this game is called. So what's going to happen is Chris is going to be at a new job, but he's got some carryovers from his old job that he has trouble sort of letting go. So, Chad, do we have a couple of suggestions about some professions?
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Every time Chad giggles like that, it makes me nervous.
I know.
Okay, we had 2 people suggest 2 things. I'm going to combine them. We have luchador
Okay. Luchador
and game show host.
Oh my God. This is, I'm so excited. So a luchador who is now a game show host.
I think it's going to work the same either way. Yeah.
It's not gonna. It doesn't really matter. I've already thought it through. This is just gonna be the way I want to see it. So Chris was a luchador, and he is now a game show host. And this is old job, new job with Patrick and Chris in 3, 2, and 1.
Hello, how are you today?
Oh my gosh! I'm just so excited to be here. Honestly, it is just an honor, sir. Senor, sorry.
It's okay. You can call me whatever you like now. I don't. This is what I really look like. You know, it's weird being out here on the television and everyone can see my actual face. You know.
Oh my gosh! Now that you say it, honestly, if I can, since we're close now, if I could just give you a note, you might want to keep the mask on.
Yes, I tried that myself, but they say no, it's not acceptable because here at the Family Feud, everyone needs to know what it is that I'm going to be looking like. I don't understand why either. Now, I do have some things for you. I'm looking around here in the green room. I only see you. I don't see the rest of your family.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of a funny story. I told them to be here at 3, but they're kind of notoriously late. So is it cool if I just kind of do it myself? Because I remember back when you were wrestling in Mexico City in '86, you did that 1 versus 5 match, and you totally kicked their asses. It was amazing. I feel like I can do the same thing.
What are you trying to say to me? You don't accept me as a real game show host? You want to bring back all the things I did? You want me to put you into the Boston Crab? Do you want me to pile drive you right here in the green room? Because I can do this. I can do this very well. I may have gained some pounds around my midriff, but I'm still as nimble as they come.
Senor, I'm such a big fan. I kind of don't even care about my health right now, but I don't think that would be good for me being on camera because when we do the Family Feud and you have to come up and kiss me on the mouth, when we're introducing everyone, like if I'm in a net collar, it's not going to look very good for the camera.
Well, I don't like what you're throwing down to me right now. Maybe I'll kiss you in the mouth with one of these. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry. You can give me un besa. Un besa.
It's a beso.
Yes.
You don't even try what you're trying to do with me. I feel as if you're disrespecting me. And you know what I have right here? I've got this. And I will lace up the back of this right now. And I will take you outside. You won't make it to the outside of the green room. You notice why I put the green room as 4 walls? It is a squared circle, my friend. And I will take you out here if I need to.
I'll be honest. The survey says that I'm terrified right now, senor.
Well, you should be. I need to make sure I take this off my makeup they put on me. I don't want it to rub. I need to look good for all of my fans out there in the Family Feud land.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and be calm here, So are you gonna put a shirt on for the show? Or are you
No, that's the one thing I carry over. I still like to do this with my bare chest so you can see the tattoos I have right here on my chest, a big dragon, which is what they called me, El Dragon Fuego. That's what I like to be known as, even here at the Family Feud.
Yes, Senor Dragon Fuego. I know what they call you. I'm a big fan, But I was just wondering, because, with modern TV, and people being really sensitive and whatnot, it's not the dragon on your front; it's the tattoo on your back that might be a little bit of a problem.
Well, what are you trying to say? You don't find the naked female form attractive? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No. I'm not saying that at all. I love ladies. In fact, I was kind of hoping I could be introduced to the other familia over there. Because one of them seems pretty attractive, but
yes, we do. In our green room, one of our walls is just pane glass, so you can see the other family on the other side. That's how we like to do it. That's way here.
Exactly. Yeah. It makes the most sense. That way we can intimidate each other. So that way when we do our walkout, with our music, it's nice and intimidating for the other team.
Yes. Well, I'll see you out there. So if your family does not show up, then I'll just have to kill you on television.
And scene. Oh my gosh.
Not a lot of luchador tactics while sitting in a chair in my dining room. I'll tell you that much.
That's
I'll
a
tell
scene
you,
I want to see in the theater.
The fear was real, Chris. You you embodied Senor Dragon Fuego.
El Dragon Fuego? Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. So moving forward, this next game is going to be for Melanie and Elise. And for this game, all I'm going to need are 2 suggestions, and they can be basically anything at all. Anything that at the top of your head. It could be something as simple as a word. It could be an object. It could be a thought. It can be an emotion. It can be a location. It could be anything at all that you want it to be. Because we're going to choose 2 of these. And Melanie and Elise are just going to improvise a scene and have these 2 suggestions kind of be their muse throughout the scene. There's no gimmicks. There's no gameplay. It's just a basic scene work that they're going to be doing, just trying to work in these 2 suggestions that have been given to us by the audience. And a lot of times these suggestions don't have anything in common. So it's kind of fun to see how they use them to frame and form their scenes. So Chad, do we have some suggestions for this game of 2 suggestions, which, by the way, I thought of and I'm really proud of, because how else would you name a game of 2 suggestions other than two suggestions? So
I mean, there's
make
so
it
much
give it
subtext.
international appeal. Dos suggestiones.
Yeah, I think you got to stay away from
Yep.
Spanish, my friend. No,
Yep.
Our viewers are dropping like flies right now.
that is because of Dragon Fuego.
Let's see here. We have a blender
Blender, okay.
Right.
and a love fern. I don't know what that is.
A love fern? I want to find out what that is, because
A love fern.
A love
It was
fern.
the unsuccessful sequel to The Love Boat.
Love fern. All right, so this scene, the 2 suggestions they have, and they're going to use them as they see fit, is Blender and Love Fern. This is 2 suggestions with Melanie and Elise in 3, 2, and 1.
I'm telling you, Cheryl, there are so many good buys at this estate sale. There are so many good buys at this estate sale. Cheryl, this is
I'm
really a
really glad
jackpot.
we came.
I am so glad you saw the sign on the side of the road and said, go.
You know, I saw that sign, and actually I got to confess something to you.
What?
I took the sign, I
Oh,
took the
God.
sign and I put it, is that your damn dog again?
I'm sorry. I know. He's in the car. I rolled the window. Shush it up. Sorry.
We're going to get in trouble. I took that sign and I threw it in my trunk because I didn't want anyone else to come here, but your damn dog's going to get us totally found out.
Cheryl, how was I supposed to know that you done stole the sign? I had no idea.
Well, listen, you know how I love these things. We have furnished our whole house off of this stuff, but the only way I've been getting such a deal is because no one else is showing up for it. So we're able to give, 20 cents for something like, oh my God. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
What? Oh my God.
This is a Ninja. This is a Ninja Plus.
Oh my word, Cheryl. Cheryl, do they know what they're putting out here? That is what's the tag on it? What's the tag on it? Is it $5?
$5 for a Ninja Plus. You know I've been wanting to make green smoothies.
Talk down, Cheryl. $2.50.
I'm gonna try to get it for $2.50, and we can go home and we can make those green smoothies. You remember we were watching the HGTV and they were making them green smoothies?
They did, and you know what? I think Reese Witherspoon's got a recipe on her Instagram.
She does. I saw it. She put a lemon in it. A lemon. Ooh. I know. And then she put some green stuff, and I think it was one of them ferns that we got growing in the yard.
A fern?
That we planted for our anniversary.
Oh,
I love fern.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Now, Cheryl, do you think they're going to get a little suspicious? I mean, we're the only people here, and we've been here for 3 hours.
Well,
just wandering around, looking at the same stuff on the same table and flipping through the clothing racks, and nobody else has shown up. At this point, I have entirely cataloged everything that is in this yard.
I think, hold on. We'll take this Ninja for $2.50.
$2.50.
Cash. All right. But we want to try it out. Make sure it works. Is that okay?
Do you have a pineapple inside? No? I can't believe that. I don't have a pineapple. Do you have any sort of fruit or vegetable inside?
We just got to go look in their fridge. I mean, they live in the house. They got to be.
They got to have something. There's got to be a spare carrot or something.
I don't think she can't even hear. I had to yell at $2.50 so freaking loud. Listen, I got here's looks some green stuff. Looks like it's gonna go south, so might as well throw it in there.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Now hold on. Where's a power strip? Excuse me. Do you have a power strip?
$1.50. We'll buy it for $1.50. Look, that's like what, $3 we spent so far, and we got a Ninja and a power strip.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, Cheryl. That's pretty good.
I say we throw some stuff in this Ninja and see what it sounds like, and God knows it might cover the sound of your damn dog.
Hand seed.
Confirmed, Melanie hates dogs.
He's literally sitting at my front door, just like waiting on anything, a leaf to move in the front door.
We had to use the dog.
I heard my dog barking in the other room.
All right, so this next game, as I just looked, is I get to host. I'm so excited. This is a game.
Hold on a second, Katie. Are you having audio issues?
I think we might have a technical difficulty.
Can we give me just a second because I need to fix a USB cord? I'm pretty
absolutely
sure.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Stalling.
So that's okay. I am going to start getting suggestions because I have a lot of them.
Why don't we just move on to why don't you intro and run Scene 3 Ways, and we'll come back to Switch right after when she comes back.
Scene 3 Ways, great. And this is for Patrick and Elise. This is one of my favorite games. So for this, I need some suggestions for genres. So film, TV, theater. So like the usual rom-com and horror, whatever your favorite genre is, and don't be afraid of the theater. I know it can be intimidating. So throw some suggestions in there. And what's going to happen is, and then Chad, if we have a suggestion for before, if not, somebody can just literally throw a word in, just a suggestion these guys can use as a base. So what's going to happen is they're going to do this basic scene for about 60 seconds, just a generic little scene. And then I'm going to have them do it 3 more times with the 3 genres that you guys have given us. So Chad, do we have any suggestions for the scene or for genres?
Well, I'm going to pull one from before that kind of, tickled my fancy. Old photo will be the suggestion for the scene.
Old photo is your scene suggestion. Okay. So now some genre.
All right. We have a rom-com.
Okay.
Rom-com, of course. All right, get creative, people. Come on.
We have a war movie.
Oh God.
A war movie. And this can be any war. There have been a lot of them. Any war. So rom-com, war movie.
All right, and last but certainly not least, 70s Western.
Oh, that's so
70s
specific.
Okay.
A 70s Western. All right.
You'll be pleased to know I've never watched a Western in my whole life, so let's do this.
Well, you know what? You were alive in the 70s, maybe? No. Okay. So, all right. So she's never seen the decade or the genre. So this is going to be true improv. So what we have as a suggestion is an old photo. So for starters, let's have these guys just do a quick scene, just to sort of set the foundation for this game. So whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, and 1.
What is it? Are you okay? You look so sad.
I feel like I'm getting old. I'm not the young strapping man I used to be.
This is not what I was expecting when we pulled out our wedding album. I thought this was going to be a nice, fun little trip down memory lane, but Daniel,
just look at me. I was so young. I was so fit. I had a chin. I don't have a chin anymore.
Oh,
and
Daniel, you have a chin. You have a chin, sweetheart. It's gonna be fine. Now, look, I thought that this was gonna be nice for our anniversary to just take a look at the photos. I wasn't expecting you to be so upset. We've got plenty of stuff going for ourselves.
Well, that's kind of what I need to talk to you about.
Okay.
I actually lost my job today.
Oh my God. Daniel,
Yeah,
why didn't you call me and tell me immediately? Like, why have you wait? We've been here for how long have you been home? You've been home for 2.5 hours and you're just now telling me?
I kind of hoped that some stuff would kind of pan out, but it just hasn't worked, and we're gonna have to really cut back here.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, we can figure that out. It's gonna be fine. We signed up for better for worse. Right.
Yeah,
okay. What happened again today?
Well,
was it a layoff? Were you?
It was kind of a misunderstanding. It was kind of like a workplace accident. I didn't know that my coworker was standing there at the butcher shop. So when I went to cut the meat, I kind of just did a follow through. He's mostly going to be okay. He may have lost a leg and an arm and another leg.
Oh my God, Daniel! Are the cops coming to?
And scene. Okay, I am so excited to see where we take this, and just to see what happens. Let's see this same scene as a war movie.
Right.
any war.
Shaku, get down.
What is it? God, I just thought this was going to be a nice night. We were just taking some looks.
I know, but
photos.
the enemy fire's coming overhead, and I'll be honest, I don't feel like I look good in these fatigues anymore. You know,
God.
I just got hit with a sudden just pang of anxiety. You know, like my chin strap used to.
Coming over.
Oh,
God.
okay, but you know, my chin strap used to cover my helmet, you know, and keep my helmet on, but it doesn't do it anymore. It just kind of like slides off. I don't have a chin anymore.
How are you thinking about this right now? How?
I don't know.
Good one.
Okay.
Good one.
But
Okay. Look,
listen.
look, Daniel, we've been in this trench together for a long time. I'm just happy to be celebrating with you. We've done so much good stuff together. We have so much more to do. You are going to be fine. We are going to be fine.
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, we've been in this trench for the last year now, and it feels like we're just never going to escape. It's never going to get back to the way things were, you know, and I just...
Look, we signed up for this for better, for worse, okay? And it's shitty right now, but it's going to be fine.
Hey, listen.
What?
On the topic of getting worse, you know.
Okay.
I recently got a demotion in rank.
What?
You know, yeah, you know how a couple days ago I threw that grenade and I very audibly said whoops.
Yes.
Yeah, I accidentally, when I threw it, it kind of like got stuck on my hand, and I kind of like followed through with it, and it ended up blowing off Private Ryan's. Well, it was his arm and his leg, and his Private's too. He couldn't save those.
Oh my God! Are the cops coming?
And scene.
Marshal,
okay. Wow, you blew off the
Private Ryan. Private Ryan.
blew up
There's no
Private Ryan.
privacy anymore. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you referencing a piece of film? I don't know what you're talking about.
Saving
Never seen
Private Ryan's privates. Okay, so let's just see what happens if we just mix this up and make this a rom-com.
Okay. Honey,
Oh,
are you
sorry.
okay?
Oh, honey, sorry. Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just looking in the mirror, you know, like I used to have a 6-pack, but now it's just kind of like a gut, you know, like it's just like I used kind of like I don't.
No,
Yeah.
you're gonna be fine. You're fine. I mean, look, I really don't think it's as bad as you were thinking that it is. I mean, everything's gonna be fine. I mean, I thought that we were maybe gonna like, you know, go take some photos today, and that it was just gonna be like a lovely day. And instead, you're just like in here, kind of like puffing your stomach out, and then sucking it back in. I don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, like I used to have like this amazing body, you know, I actually like I need a montage.
Oh
You
my
know?
God, a montage.
That's what I need. Okay,
great.
You hear that little doom doom boom doom 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 boom doom 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 doom. Oh my gosh. I feel like I know.
My God, that took 2 seconds in real and like film time, but it's like 6 months later, and you look so great. You look great.
You know, like we said, for better or for worse, like it feels really good, you know.
I think that this is the for better right now. It's really great. This is really good.
You know, I should tell you, when I was when I was in the montage, I don't know if you saw the girl that was talking to me. She she said she wanted to date me. She said she'd do anything for me. Yeah, she said, like, you know, like she would be willing to give up like an arm and a leg and like another leg, you know, like to be with me, you know. So
okay, I'm pretty sure you should go ahead and call the cops, because I'm not sure what's about to happen to you next.
And scene. Awesome. Awesome. All right. And just because I'm so excited to see what what Elise does with her vast
Too many ladies on the call now.
Too many girls. So
Too many
let's
girls,
see.
too many girls.
See what happens if we take this scene and do it as a 70s Western.
Okay. Was that good? I was just like singing along with the theme song. Huh? What?
You know, it's a real shame. My horse has gotten kind of chubby.
Oh.
We ever since we came across the Oregon Trail, you know, we made this camp here, and we ain't got to ride no more. Sure, her bit doesn't fit in her mouth anymore. You know.
Oh, don't talk about Sweet
those were
Abigail
humane
like
back in the 70s.
Don't talk about Sweet Abigail like that. She is a good horse. And now look, you have stuck it out with her for better or for worse, and she has really gotten us through a lot of hard times.
I know she has, but you know, the saddle don't fit no more. The bit's too small for her face now, and you know, with oil prices going up and the Iran Contra affair right now in 1978, you know, you never know if the railroad's going to get here in time for us to be able to get her a new bridle. You know, freaking Jimmy Carter, am I right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. You're right, honey. You're right. Well, I just think that everything's going to work itself out. I think it's just going to be fine.
Well, I'll be honest, honey. You know, I don't know if I agree with you. The horse, you know, she's probably 20, 25 years old now. We didn't keep very good birth record back in the 50s. She's a horse boomer, you know. So I think honestly, you know, it might be time we start talking about just putting her out to retirement in the field, if you know what I mean. You know.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I'm gonna have to call the sheriff. Don't you dare!
Well, I've already got my shotgun out, and I feel like a shot to one or three legs might just do the job.
And scene. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was such a thank you for doing all the heavy lifting in that, Patrick. Well played.
I'm like Jimmy Carter, am I right? Oh my gosh.
That was
Katie, are you back up?
Good news is I heard every bit of that scene, so
And we can hear you, which is great. Awesome. So we're going to backtrack to our game of Switch now that we've got Katie. So I'm going to need 4 suggestions for 4 different scenes that I get to juggle. See, Chris is not the only one that gets to be in charge. So yes. So I need 4 suggestions for the 4 scenes. So they can be anything. They can be a location. They can be a relationship. They can be a weird thing you'd find under your bed when you decide to spring clean. Whatever.
Mom.
Last time I did that, I actually found a bat. I found a bat, a dead bat, in my bedroom. So
I thought you referred to a baseball bat.
Yeah,
until you
me
said
too.
it was dead.
No. I found what I wasn't sure what it was until I saw the little hands. I was like, "Good God, I need to clean more often." I got a bat in the belfry. All right, so on that note,
so concerned right now.
Yeah. I'm just vamping as people throw in their suggestions. But yes, I did find a dead bat in my. So I basically started COVID, I guess, is what I should confess. Although I didn't eat the bat. All right, Chad.
I don't know where to go from there, honestly.
I was hoping that maybe by now we'd have 4 suggestions.
We're getting a bit, but you sleep in a belfry. That's news to me. I like this. All right, cool. So first of all, the first suggestion is X's.
X's. Okay.
All right. Then we have a suggestion for linguine.
Linguine. I don't think I spelled that correctly, but no one else can see.
Linguini.
I just hope that's something someone found under their bed. I want that to be true now.
Linguini under the bed.
Okay. Q-tip.
A Q-tip.
You-
Okay.
Q-tip the wrapper or the cotton swab.
Either. Dealer's
You know
choice.
what? It can be whatever. Yeah. Whatever
If anyone has
feel.
Love is or Groove is in the Heart on autoplay, just go ahead and
Grooves in the
get that going.
All right.
All right. One more.
Oh, let's see. That French fry in your car.
Okay.
That
I'm gonna
one.
just put-
Yeah, that one French fry. Every car comes with a
I'm
French fry
just
now.
gonna put car French fry because there's always that one. So we have, let's see, we have Patrick and Katie. Your suggestion is
X's.
X's, and Katie and Chris, you have,
Linguini.
and Chris and Elise,
Q-tip.
and Elise and Patrick.
Car French fry.
French fry.
Awesome. So let's start our game of Switch in 3, 2, and 1.
Hey, thanks for meeting me at dinner tonight.
Yeah. You said it was important, so
Yeah. Yeah, listen, I don't know why you broke up with me.
well, I thought I was pretty clear when I said you don't ever listen to me.
What do you mean? Wait, sorry, say that again?
Yeah. Here's the thing, Josh. You are just so focused on that damn phone all the time.
Listen, babe, like I've got like this like group of clans, and like I've got to like defend my village, and like
Okay. I'm happy for you and your group of clans, but what you don't have is a girlfriend. So if you want to not call me babe, that'd be great.
oh babe, come on, like don't listen, like I can change, like instead of playing group of clans, I'll play like Angry Birds or something, like I can change, babe. It's cool.
Joshua, I really need you to hear what I'm saying right now.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm getting a text.
Linguini.
Oh, this is such a good idea to take this great date. Cooking classes are so exciting. I just love to learn how to do new things,
Me too. You know what? This is so refreshing. I missed what he said though. So sorry.
I kind of did too. I was this is embarrassing, but I was kind of staring at you. You look so beautiful.
Aw, thanks.
But I think he's looking at us, and neither one of us has any idea of what ingredients we're supposed to put into our mix here. I'm pretty sure it's Italian because he said something about Alfredo. Either that or that's his name. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh. If he said Italian, I'm pretty sure I saw some Italian seasoning. It was probably just that. We just put
It's just a bowl of Italian seasoning. That's just a bunch of, it's like powdered herbs and stuff. I mean, that doesn't seem much like cooking. That's more like pouring.
But herbs are healthy, right? So
Anything with around you sounds like a delicacy.
Q-tip.
Hey, Dad, I'm so glad you're here to visit, but it looks like you have rearranged my bathroom.
But honey, it's not the way I taught you. Everything needs to be alphabetical. And I looked under your sink, and you know what I did not find? Q-tips.
Q-tips?
Yep, did not find them. You know where I found them? Right up here behind your vanity. That is not alphabetically.
Dad, I realize that they're not alphabetical, but I do have to say, I have my bathroom arranged the way that I like to use it. And again, I am so glad that you are here to visit me. But now I have to reorganize my bathroom back the way that it was, because the way that you organize doesn't actually make any sense in terms of how you actually function in a restroom.
I'm going to have to disagree with you, sweetheart. If I were, let's say I wanted to come in here and I needed to freshen my breath and I wanted to look for the banaka, I would know where to look alphabetically. It should be in the vanity because all your A's and B's and C's are going to be the banaka. You don't care. Honey, I raised you right to know your breath always. Needs to be fresh. You need to squirt that Banaka in your mouth. This is why you're still single, honey. You haven't been using your Banaka.
Car French fry.
So you're the manager?
Yes, ma'am. I'm the manager.
Listen very carefully.
Okay.
When I took my car to get cleaned, I didn't know that they'd be taking out my precious fried potatoes that I've been drying and aging in the bottom of my car. Okay?
Okay, Mrs. Kelly. First of all, I just want to thank you again for using our business for detailing your car. Secondly, I just want to acknowledge that your process is a little different than anything that our techs have ever come across before. And I just
I'm sorry. What is strange about aging one French fry on the floorboard of my car for upwards of 3 years? I'll have you know, my car is a Saab. Okay, they haven't made those since 2003. Okay,
Right,
it's a very fancy car that was a very fancy potato that could have been worth a lot of money to someone someday in the future.
Okay.
Honestly,
Linguini.
You know, there's something kind of sexy about rubbing my hands through this bowl of wet noodles.
Oh. I thought
Q-tip.
Dad, did you rearrange the entire living room?
I did.
Have you? Okay.
Yes, because, honey, I was cold sleeping on your couch, and I looked for the duvet, and guess where I found it? On the ottoman. Now, D's and O's do not go together. C's and D's go together. Duvets on the couches.
Dad, I don't know how to tell you this, but organizing all the furniture in an alphabetical order is weird.
It's not just how I remember, honey. Why do you think your name is Alice? Your brother's Brian, your younger brother after that's Carl, and your young sister's Denise. If I did not name you alphabetically, I would not know who's older.
X's.
All right, babe, before you say anything, okay, he just sent me this funny video of this guy. He like goes through like all the dances throughout history. You can watch it later. Okay. What's up? What's the big deal?
Okay. Well, first of all, you're the one who wanted to meet Joshua.
Yeah,
So-
because I think like we have a great thing going on.
The thing is, we don't. But now that we're here, there is something important that I need to tell you.
Yeah?
Oh, for once you're listening to me. Okay, cool. Yeah, you should get yourself tested, hun.
No, like I told you, like I dropped out of school because I couldn't pass any tests.
Yeah, that's okay. You passed herpes just fine.
Oh, car French fry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I think
Yes, Mrs. Kelly.
the only reasonable solution to this is you go out and find me another 2003 Saab
Okay.
to replace the car.
We'll think about that. Okay. Mrs. Kelly, we're not able to replace your car. What I can offer to do is I am absolutely happy to go to the nearest Wendy's and get you a new order of French fries. I am happy to do that for you. That would
So
be
you're saying-
yes.
I'll accept on one condition, okay? Because I've been air frying or air aging potatoes in my car for the last year now. So if you can make it a large fry from Wendy's and make it a 4 for $4, but get only fries on all 4 of the 4, then I think we might have a deal.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty reasonable deal, so especially considering you previously asked me to buy you a new car. I will absolutely.
A 2003 Saab, not a new
And
car. That would be ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that was nuts. That was fun. All right, so
Patrick, you want to show the next game?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. Letter sub. The next game is letter sub. I lost my thingy in the chat. All right. So for the audience watching at home, I need you to give me a suggestion for 2 letters. Don't make them weird. I don't want Q's or X's. I just did a scene about X's. No one wants to do the same.
We did a scene
suggestion
about
twice.
Q's, so we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. So audience, be original with your letters. Okay. Make them weird. In this game, with Chris and Melanie, I don't intro games very often. With Chris and Melanie, they are going to be doing a scene about a suggestion that you have previously given. But in that game, they're going to take a letter and sub it in for another letter, which is why we call it letter sub. It's a very, very fun game. Chad, can I get a suggestion that went unused earlier?
Yes. As I look for both a suggestion and the mute button. Let's see here. We have a suggestion for eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses. All right. And then, do we have any letters from the chat?
Well, I would suggest, but that's not a letter. Let's see here.
Sorry, this is a Rick and Morty scene. Yeah.
It is now. Let's see. We have the letter N and the letter L. November and
letter
Lima.
N and L. So I imagine all L's become N's.
Sure.
So light becomes night.
I get it up. That's kind of weird, but yeah.
That is kind of odd.
All L's become N's.
All L's, okay.
Because otherwise, ing will be ilg.
Okay.
All right. So L's become N's. This is about eyeglasses. This is letter sub with Chris and Melanie in 3, 2, and 1.
Hey, Noosey, how you doing?
I'm good. I guess I wanted to show you that I'm like you.
Oh, new pair of eyeglasses. That's nice. You used to have contact lenses, but now you got your glasses.
I got glasses, and look at these lenses. They're thick.
Yeah, those are thick lenses. You know what? They look beautiful on you. It's you look canassi. Those are canassi glasses.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
No. Yeah.
I may not be Abney. I may not be Abney to make it to our date on time at the Olive Garden.
No.
Yeah, I found out I have an allergy to pasta, specifically linguine.
No, not linguine.
Yeah.
But I love linguine. We love linguine.
I used to love it. Now I blow up like a balloon.
Oh.
Yeah. I get as big as a Wayne. Like
Do you think if we get some Benadryl
I can
or an EpiPen?
Benadryl makes me sleepy.
Oh. Everything makes you sleepy.
I don't want to fawn asleep on our date. I mean, this is our anniversary, and I want it to be special.
Oh, Neri, I love you so much, and now I can see with my new lenses, and you look different than I remember.
Oh, well, thank you. I had a makeover at the salon. They did me up right fresh. I haven't had a haircut Nike this in years.
Did you go to Benks?
I did.
They have a Nalon, a Sanon in Benks.
Yeah, I sat there. I felt awkward being the only Maine in there. It was mostly women, but they treated me well.
Did Norrance help you? Did Norrance
Norrance was a don. He was so gently, and when he massaged my scamp. It felt wonderful.
Oh, did you get a Bano out?
He knows how to Bano.
Oh,
Fancy.
Norrance knows how to Bano.
All right.
Okay, that was bizarre. Oh, this is our last game now.
Yeah, Patrick, do you want to intro this one?
I guess so, and I'll try not to belch this time. How about that? All right. So our last game is a very special game that will require Chris to take out his earbuds because this is Choose a Loser. So in this game, I need you to give occupations, famous celebrities, real or alive. I need you to give endowments, things like going through puberty, filing his taxes, or her taxes, I guess, would be something in this game because our other three lovely ladies, Katie, Melanie, and Elise, are going to be vying and think of any celebrity you've got, whether it be Austin Powers, Harry Potter, or anyone from the British Isles. We need celebrities, real or fake, occupations or endowments. Things they might be doing or going through or experiencing for the very first time. So, Chad, do we have any suggestions coming through yet? Have I sufficiently wasted ours and the audience's time just yammering on and on?
You can waste my time anytime, Patrick.
I feel like you and I waste each other's time a lot because we do these shows 3 nights a week.
This is true. Yeah, and we never really connect anymore. How are you doing? No, okay.
Honestly, I don't. Honestly, you're not my favorite person to talk to here. I kind of just want to keep this business, you know. Can we just
guys,
not do
guys,
get a room. Get a room. Let's move on.
We'll have a Zoom. We'll have a Zoom about it soon. How about that?
Yeah, you're gonna get a Zoom room about it.
And a bonus rom-com. Anyway. All right, so we do have some suggestions rolling in. I'll read them as they come in. Oh, good Lord. Someone who makes their own laugh track in real time.
Okay. Let's do any celebrities first.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay, fine.
Let's do those in order. So we got any...
Oh, sure. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln, yeah.
Kim Kardashian. Cher. Dolly Parton. Guy Fieri. Oprah.
Does any of those strike your fancy?
I feel like I could be Dolly, or I couldn't, but I could try. So.
Okay. All right, so Katie would be Dolly Parton.
We have Elvis.
Yeah, I don't know. Elvis?
Yes.
Oh, I'll try. I'd rather do Elvis than Oprah. I feel like I'm just not worthy of Oprah.
Oh, wait, we're all picking a celebrity. Okay, great. I got it now.
Yeah.
And Barry Manilow.
Oh, God.
So that was Abraham Lincoln, Kim Kardashian. We said
Cher, Dolly Parton, Guy Fieri, Elvis. I assume Presley, not Costello. Barry Manilow.
Oh my God. Okay.
Or maybe do an occupation for Elise.
All right, so we don't have occupations yet.
Okay.
Get on the occupations, folks. The suggested.
What endowments do we have so far?
All right. So
I mean, I can pick Kim Kardashian, but I'm gonna make jokes about Kanye all night.
That's fine.
The
Those are welcome.
Just filed. Yes.
Okay. All right. I can pick Kim.
All right.
Kim K.
All right, Kim K. All right. Do we have any endowments, Chad?
Let's see. Well, we have someone who does their own laugh track. Thumbsucker trying to quit. Someone who has maxed out how much blood they can donate. Always thinks there's a fly around them. Getting arrested. Cougar Mom.
Oh God. Oh God.
We actually do have some suggestions for occupations now, if you want those.
Did any of those endowments strike you guys fancy, ladies fancy?
The idea of Elvis trying not to suck his thumb is very appealing to me. So
Okay, all right. So Melanie, you'll be Elvis sucking your thumb.
trying to quit.
Yeah.
Trying to quit. Sorry, yes, trying to quit.
And I can be Dolly who's being annoyed by a fly.
Okay.
Dang,
and then
that
at
was
least,
the one I was going to
Oh,
take.
sorry, Elise.
let's just keep you as just Kim Kardashian.
Well, I was going to say, I think Cougar Mom now applies to that.
Yeah, I think that's already
Kim
that's already a
Kardashian,
built-in thing.
Who's
Yeah.
a cougar mom? There you go.
All right, so to go through it, sorry, Katie, you will be Dolly Parton. I tried to call you Melanie. So Katie, you'll be Dolly Parton being attacked by a fly.
Yeah.
Or trying to get rid of a fly, something with a fly. And before Chad makes the joke, not anything to do with the fly, the Jeff Goldblum movie from the 90s.
80s.
Melanie, you will be Elvis, who is trying to quit sucking their thumb.
Mm-hmm.
And then Elise Mayfield, you will be Kim Kardashian
Kim K.
/ Kim Kardashian Cougar Mom.
Cougar Mom.
So if we're good with those, we will give Chris the universal sign for putting your headphones back in. Welcome back to Choose a Loser, America's favorite game show. And just as a apology for last time, we have gotten you women this time to choose from, not all gentlemen.
Okay, that's very nice. I'm so excited and happy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, so you'll be playing for a $57.50 gift card to Outback Steakhouse. So why don't you go ahead and ask your contestants your questions.
I will be doing this. 57.5. I don't know what the exchange rate is on that, but I'm excited. Okay, so hello, contestants number one. I've got questions for you. When I was a little boy on holidays, I used to love to go to my family's farms and ride all of the horses and the cows that they had there. Is there any good memories of your childhood that you have that you would like to share with me?
Well, howdy, absolutely. You know what? I grew up in just this little old cabin in the mountains, and it was just a beautiful place. I have written a lot of songs about growing up, and I'm just real grateful to have had the upbringing that I had.
Oh, that's good. Yes, good upbringing is also important. That's good. Contestant number two. I've always had a fondness for reading books and magazines and cartoons and things. Is there any hobbies or sort of things you like to do in your spare time that you'd like to share with me?
Well, got a lot of hobbies, and if I think about it, I can't. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Thank you very much for putting up
You're
with
welcome.
me. But just have some of my habits just leave me feeling like I'm in the ghetto.
Oh, that's not good. You look kind of sleepy. Maybe you should have taken naps or something. Contestant number three. I'm unfamiliar with how things are done here in your country, but I'm curious what your idea of like the most romantical, perfect first date would be like.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I have been thinking about this a lot recently in light of the news. And let me tell you, there are a lot of people in my DMs right now. I think the most romantic first date that I can think of is, somebody, gets their private car, to come pick me up. We get on their private plane. We fly to the Maldives. We have a party with like 40 of our closest friends who have all been COVID tested. And then we spend like a whole weekend together. And then we fly back on the private plane. And I think that would probably be like really romantic.
Yes, that sounds romantic and also very expensive. Okay, contestant number one.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, so it's maybe not for you if you're paying for it. Contestant number one, I have always really appreciated thinking about the future and where I might spend it with that special somebody. Have you given any thoughts or maybe some considerations to where in 5 years, maybe where you might see yourself settling down, like location-wise?
Well, actually just recently there have been some developments about that, and I expect that I will be spending time permanently in Nashville, being recognized, but not right now because this is not the appropriate time to be recognized in little old me. There's a lot happening in the world, but Nashville, I expect I will spend all eternity there.
That's a long time. Contestant number two. Now, I've imagined that when I finally find a special someone that I want to, say, have marriages with and such, that I would come up with a really romantical way to ask them for their hand in all of the marriage. Now, have you given much considerations to maybe how you want to be proposed to?
Well, I guess I would. I would say by song. If it were me, I'd pull out my guitar and strum a little song about can't help falling in love and damn it. I try to keep my hands on the guitar. It keeps me focused and.
Well, you can be putting your hands other places after our first date, not on the first day. So, contestant number three. Now, I'm very excited to having marriage with someone eventually, as I've said earlier. But have you given any ideas as to what you would consider like the most perfect of the weddings, the wedding days?
Oh gosh. I mean, considering that I've had 3 of them already, I have a pretty good idea of what would be a perfect wedding ceremony. I mean, ideally, I think, we rent a castle somewhere in Europe. We redecorate the entire thing. We build entirely new landscape architecture outside, walls of roses, like ice sculptures. It's probably got to be themed, and there's definitely going to be a really specific color palette, probably neutrals, all neutrals, actually, all neutrals. In fact, if it could all just be white, that would be great. But yeah, just like a little private castle, like European castle thing, and like 150 of our private friends that all like live in the castle with us for a week.
Oh, I hope you don't think everyone from the Europe has castles, because I certainly do not. Okay, contestant number one. I've got it's sorry to say. I have a final question for you, and this has to do with now. I am known, especially from where I come from, as my great DJ. Okay, radio DJs. But if you could be known for something different than what you're known for, like what if you did some different sort of jobs? What would you want that jobs to be?
Well, honestly, I seem to just be magical, and pretty much everything I touch just turns to gold. I would say, I have a lot of diverse interests. I think it's great to read. Kids should be reading more. Sometimes I like to fund public health initiatives, and I'd say, those are great things to be known for, aside from, my main thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and just loving people. I just want to be known for loving everybody. So
you like the magic, so like a wizard or something. Okay, good. Okay, contestant number 2. I plan with my seed to have multiple children in the future. Now, if you were to have children, what have you given any ideas to maybe what you would want to call them or name them or something?
Well, I have to admit I'm a little fond of the name Priscilla. I do miss her. But I'd be good if you and I just ended up just having a little hound dog between the two of us. And I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. I just can't. Thank you very much. I'm gonna take this in the other room.
Okay, yes, please do this, because having a hound dog sounds gross. Okay, final question for you, contestant number 3. And this question has to do with if there was maybe one thing in your life that you regret and you wish you could do differently, or you wish you could have done over a different way. What is this one thing that maybe you regret and wish you could change in your life?
I wish if I could, I would say I've had a really colorful, vibrant life that everybody has watched, so we all know. But if I had to pick, it would probably be that I would have never dated Brandy's brother, Ray J, like ever.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with these letters, but okay, that sounds good. That sounds good for it. I guess it's time for me to choose who I would.
Yes, Lars, have you made your decision on who you would like to take out to Outback?
It's Klaus, not Lars, but that's okay. We all look the same. Okay, yes, I have decided who I do not want to take. I'm sorry, but I do not want contestant number 2 because the thumb sucking of Elvis Presley is kind of gross. Yes, Elvis Presley as a thumb sucker is disgusting to me for some reason. Plus, it's a dead person. Contestant number 1, I'm sorry, as much as I like you, you might be a little too old for me because you're Dolly Parton, who for some reason has like insects attacking her or something. There's a fly in the room. Okay, this is what I thought. That's nice. But I definitely am interested in contestant number 3 because you are like Kim Kardashian or something.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh yes, me and Ray J are very similar in certain ways, if you know what I'm saying.
Got it.
You're both not putting out rap albums anymore?
All right, so that was fun. That was definitely a good time.
Oh my gosh.
So I hope you guys, that's our show. That's it. That's we're done with our show, and I hope you guys enjoyed it there sitting at home in our audience. Thank you for all of your suggestions that you guys gave tonight. This was an interesting and fun time. I had a great time. I want to thank our cast here tonight. I want to thank Melanie.
Yay!
I want to thank Katie.
Woo!
Patrick. And Elise for playing on Saturday night, doing such a fantastic job. I always look forward to our Thursday, Saturday night short form shows. It's always a wonderful time for me. And I want to turn it. First of all, I want to thank Chad. None of this could be done without him. He's the wizard behind the computer wizardry. I said wizard a lot tonight, and I think that might be because I like magic. I'm not sure, but I want to thank Chad for all of his work and help with this. And I'm going to turn it over to him to find the title for our show.
Ooh.
And I
accidentally muted myself, which is great. Yeah. Okay, well, before we get to the title of the show, just really quick, thank you to I Mean the OK for all the bit cheers and the gift sub tonight. That was amazing. We really do appreciate that. That always helps us keep everything running smoothly. Comedy Girly, thank you as well for the bit cheers as well. And let's see, did I miss anyone? I believe we had a new follower, and yep, they got lost in the shovel. But thank you for the new follower as well. You guys were great tonight. The chat was just full of suggestions, and we really did enjoy it. It really helped make the show work, and your suggestions as to what we're going to call this show moving forward and everything in our archives on YouTube and Twitch, that will also help as well. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we have Senor Dragon Fuego.
Yeah, that's a good one.
They actually put the accent on the end too. So
oh, the enye, the enye.
Enye, yeah.
Is that your damn dog again? And it was.
Sure. It was.
Lovefern and Cheryl, which, if you really extrapolate that, you get a 70s show. There's got to be a spare carrot. He may have lost an arm and a leg, and an arm and another leg. May have lost a leg and an arm and another leg. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Military fashion anxiety.
I like that.
And his privates too. Friggin' Jimmy Carter. Aged fried potatoes. And a very fancy potato. A sexy bowl of wet noodles. God,
Oh yeah.
describes my love life. We love linguine. Benadryl makes me sleepy. And Chris's manhood.
Oh yeah, male. Yeah, okay. I was like Maine. Oh yeah, male. Yeah.
Mainhood.
Yeah.
I like
Alright.
that sexy bowl of noodles or whatever that was. That
Yes,
was funny.
if in the audience, if you go ahead and type in a vote that you have for one of those particular titles, if there's one that you like, go ahead and just type it down in again. So we'll give that a tick for a choice there. And while you guys are doing that, we're deciding on what our title is going to be. Just want to remind you guys. First of all, thank you guys again for watching. And I want to remind you guys that this Tuesday will be our final Jackbox game show for February. So we'll crown the winner for February. And if you're interested in wanting to play Jackbox games with us, as always, I like to put this out there, especially for those that might be first-time viewers. If you want to come on and play with us live, go to chaoticgoodimprov.com/contact and let us know you're interested, or contact us through Twitch or however you guys want to DM us. And we'll try and put you on the schedule to have you come and play live with us on Tuesday nights. We really have a good time playing the Jackbox games. It's fun for us. We're very competitive in a fun sort of way. And also next week, Thursday and Saturday, 7:30 Central, we'll be having 2 more short-form improv comedy shows. So tune into those. Chad, do we have any votes for our title?
Looks like sexy bowl. Ooh, hold on. We have 1 vote for a sexy bowl of wet noodles and a last-minute vote for Lovefern and Cheryl. So,
Audio or cast would break the tie. What do you guys like? Sexy bowl of noodles, Lovefern and Shirley.
Yeah.
Sexy bowl of noodles.
Sexy bowl of noodles.
Sexy bowl of noodles. Okay, sexy bowl of
Yeah.
noodles
I think-
wins. All right.
What might be the best clickbait is sexy bowl of
Yeah.
noodles.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the stem of the pickle and sexy bowl of noodles. Put those,
There we go.
Yeah.
sexy bowl of wet noodles, a Justin Timberlake retrospective. But anyway. All right. I completely apologies, by the way. I don't know who actually suggested that, but I should do a better job of noting that. But thank you to whoever suggested that. I'll go back and look through the chat later. But meanwhile, real quick, one last bit of business before we go. We do have a raid tonight. Turns
right.
out that chat regular Drew Daps is not only a fan of improv, but is also a DJ extraordinaire. So,
Oh, it's like Klaus. He's good for it. It's all
yeah.
right. I like this
Yeah.
guy.
so it's like a Klaus and Daps. It's kind of like a crossover.
Dance party. Yes.
Exactly. Well, okay, so let's end the night on a dance party. We're just going to switch you on over there. Go say howdy if you're on Twitch and everything, and just say, hey, we love you from Chaotic Good Improv. And listen to some music while you're there. It should be fun.
All right, so while Chad's getting ready to switch it over, I just want to once again thank everyone in the audience for all your suggestions and for your support and for watching us here tonight. Thank our cast again for being absolutely fantastic actors. And thank you all again and again and again. I guess I got to keep saying, and have a wonderful rest of your night.
Bye now.
Bye.